Can you tell us a little bit about the programs that you have? Some of my juniors have checked out your virtual videos and you have schools. Can you tell me a little bit about what you have to offer that maybe could appeal to some of the juniors?
Sure. I have a YouTube channel called Dog Show Tips. And right now I'm doing a lot of interviewing, but I also do a lot of lessons on that. And I've done, I think right now there's about 5 or 6 lessons on YouTube where I've broken different aspects of the sport down from the free stack to the hard stack to moving your dog to tabling your dog. I've also done a bunch of grooming seminar webinars. I have a line of shampoo and conditioners out there. Um, I wrote a book in 2013. I wrote a book called For the Love of Dogs. And it was just a story about a young person's pursuit in the sport of dogs. And it went well up here. And it seems to go well in Europe too. I think there's some Irish setter clubs and whatnot that promote it as well. I wrote that. I got the idea driving to Chicago International because we were talking amongst ourselves that there was not enough young people in our sport. So I thought, I'm going to write this book about this young person that gets involved in the sport, and it was a lot of fun. Um, Done a lot of articles. Um, I just tried to do everything I could, educational wise. Besides the obviously the shampoo and conditioners, but all my webinars and seminars. I do seminars. I haven't been doing them because of COVID, but I for a while there I was booked 2 and 3 a month across Canada and the States, and it was very busy. That was gonna be what I was gonna do when I retire. But then when COVID came along, we've had to find something else to do. And a buddy of mine that has been helping me with dog show tips for about 10 or 15 years, we decided to start dog show tips with the interviews and the nonsensical ones, plus all the webinars that we did. We did a 3-part webinar on showing dogs, and that went over very well. We tend to run that every 6 months. And I also have different breed webinars, an individual webinar. I've also done where people have sent me videos of themselves showing their dogs, and I will critique it and tell them what I think they should do and how to improve it, in my opinion. I get a lot of Europeans from that. It's a lot of fun. It's very gratifying too. And I look down at my phone, and there's a number there that is like way too long to be a North American number, and they and they thank me because they finished their boxer and they had never been to one class, but they learned through virtual. So yeah, it's fun. I like hearing those things. I love hearing when someone succeeds and I've helped them along the way somewhere. So,
Yeah, that's great. I think it's great to have all this virtual and even the interviews that you're doing that can give juniors or people new to this access to some of these great people that have come along and hear their stories.
I was so worried about losing some of those stories, and we did lose some of those stories. So actually, it was Eileen Hackett, and Kate that told me I should do this years ago. They want me to write a book, but I think this worked out better. I think because I think you need to hear them. You need to hear these people's voices when they speak. Like I have known so many of them for so long, and I'm dumbfounded how what they tell me and what I've learned. Like I've learned so much interviewing them. It's been fabulous.
That's a lot of fun.